We support, I said, the motion of no confidence. You know, you need to differentiate between supporting a party and supporting a motion. So there is a motion on the table. Irrespective of who put that motion, if the motion makes sense to the EFF, we'll support it. We supported a motion in Parliament of motion of no confidence against Zuma put by DA, which we have serious ideological differences with. But the motion at the time made sense, and we supported it. The motion in Gauteng didn't make sense. Panyaza has made blunders. Panyaza is not our favorite cup. If there was a way, we should have our own preferred premier as the EFF. But you're not going to use your issues with the ANC in Gauteng to destabilize government for political expediency. We're not going to allow that. And therefore, we refuse to align ourselves with that motion. We are an organization inspired by superior logic. It doesn't matter who you are. If you make sense, we'll agree with you. We're not petty like that. We're not kids. We're not girlish. We're not girls in high school. It doesn't matter how you agree or disagree with them. As long as you don't agree with them on something, you disagree on everything. That's not us. We're not boyish, who hold boyish differences and take them into a political arena where a logic must reign supreme. So in this case, the Secretary General has been assigned to go to KZN to make sure that motion succeed. And we call on MKP to call Jacob Zuma to come to those negotiations, because the problem with MKP is that you talk to them, you agree. It takes weeks to come back and execute because they are still looking for Jacob Zuma, who's nowhere to be found. So if they are serious about that motion, Zuma must be part of the negotiations. Right from tonight, is it tomorrow, tonight, over the weekend, we are going to speak even to the ANC people. And we will speak to the ANC if he's prepared to talk to us formally. But if he's not talking to us formally, nothing stops us from going to speak to ANC individual members of legislature to speak to their conscience and do what is in the best interest of the people of KZN. The ANC's argument is they've deployed fools everywhere. I mean, look at Dr. What is his name? Send name? Tlakaza of Ikuruleni. The guy is inherently stupid. He's a fool. He doesn't even deserve to be a chairperson of a burial society, because December we are likely not to get our groceries or monies if that one becomes the chairperson of a burial society. A fool driven by its ego, testosterone, and all manner of things that are not political. But because we agreed that where a party has got the majority should provide that mayor, we can't dictate to the ANC who they must put because they've got the majority. And that is one of the ANC policies and principles, by the way. The MKP has got the majority in KZN. The people of KZN gave you a signal. Whether there is capacity in MKP or not, I'm really not interested. Maybe the people of KZN love them foolish like that. But who am I to determine what the people of KZN want? They've spoken what they want. They've given us the direction, and we ought to respect that if we respect democracy. So more than anything, that is what inspires us as the EFF. And if the MKP gets in government and become corrupt and mismanage government of KZN, we are there to hold them accountable, to fight with them like we're doing with the president of South Africa, we're doing with the Premier of Gauteng and everywhere else. In Gauteng, the people still gave the ANC more numbers at what, 36%. That's why they provided the Premier. MKP is not 36%, it's 45. 47%. It's not 36. It is democracy when 36 is ruling Gauteng. We allow that. But we refuse to allow democracy to rule KZN at 47%. That doesn't make us an MKP friends. We are not friends. Our relationship is still what it was yesterday. But we cannot go against the will of the people. At least respect the will of the people. It doesn't matter how much you disagree with those people in KZN. We'll continue to have a relationship with the royal family of Abatembu as a royal